Step into the extraordinary world of J.P. Morgan, a titan whose immense wealth, indomitable power, and far-reaching influence shaped the very fabric of America. With the clout to rescue crumbling corporations, he held the economy in his hands, commanding respect and controversy in equal measure. This is his story. John Pierpont Morgan was born in Connecticut in 1837. His father, Junior Spencer Morgan, was already a wealthy banker and ensured that John received the best education money could buy. By 1857, John had completed his education in Boston, Switzerland, and Germany, preparing him for the workforce. With his father's connections, John secured a job on Wall Street and a banking firm responsible for George Peabody and Company's interests in America. In 1861, at the age of 24, John left the established firm and founded his own company, acting as an agent of Peabody's interests. During the American Civil War, John avoided enlisting by paying $300 to have a substitute serve in his place. However, he still profited from the war. One notable example was when he financed the purchase of 5,000 outdated rifles from the government for $3.50 each. After making minor adjustments, the consortium that bought them sold the same rifles back to the government for $22 each, a 600% increase in price. While war profiteering was controversial, it was just the beginning of the controversies John would face. In 1871, John recognized a golden opportunity to collaborate with Anthony Drexel, a prominent banker, and together they established the private merchant banking house, Drexel Morgan & Company. Later, the firm was renamed to J.P. Morgan & Company, which served as the precursor to the modern banking giant, J.P. Morgan Chase. His first major investment was in the American railroad system. John saw an opportunity as he believed that larger businesses could benefit from economies of scale. By exerting control through board positions, he reshuffled leadership and created monopolies, attracting more investments and solidifying his power. However, his tense relationship with President Theodore Roosevelt emerged when Roosevelt challenged his monopolistic practices, leading to a court battle and the dissolution of the company. This setback did not deter John, as he already had even grander plans in mind. In 1901, Carnegie Steel reached its peak, dominating the steel industry and ranking among the most valuable companies in the nation. Despite earning $40 million annually, Andrew Carnegie desired retirement and sought to sell his company. Enters John, who boldly urged Carnegie to name his price. Astonishingly, John agreed instantly to pay $480 million, surpassing any previous business deal in history. He merged Carnegie's enterprise with the Federal Steel Company and other businesses to establish U.S. Steel, the world's first billion-dollar corporation with a market capitalization of $1.4 billion. Remarkably, John had seemingly conquered both the steel and railroad industries. Yet his accomplishments did not end there. John played a pivotal role in financing Thomas Edison's early electric experiments and facilitated the merger of Edison Electric with its competitors, giving rise to General Electric. In 1893, the United States faced an unprecedented crisis. After years of continuous growth and uncontrolled investments, the bubble burst, plunging the American economy into chaos. Stock prices plummeted, losing almost half their value. President Cleveland understood the critical moment America was facing, one that would forever change its trajectory. Traditional strategies like selling more bonds to the American people wouldn't work quickly enough. Recognizing this, John devised a plan to rescue the nation from economic disaster. His scheme involved a syndicate of prominent bankers working with foreign investors to bolster America's gold reserves. His decisive actions calmed the volatile financial markets and restored faith in the economy, single-handedly saving the nation from complete collapse. This was not the only instance where John played a pivotal role in stabilizing the American economy. In 1907, another severe financial crisis gripped the nation, with multiple banks on the brink of bankruptcy. Roosevelt, despite his disagreements with John, recognized the urgency and called upon J.P. Morgan to salvage the situation. Although John's actions were commendable, some raised concerns about the immense power held by a single banker over the entire U.S. economy. They questioned whether his motivations were patriotic or merely opportunistic, aimed at personal gain. However, people soon realized how dependent they had become on one man, and John's hero status was short-lived. John faced increasing scrutiny as the era of unchecked robber barons came to an end. John was summoned to testify before the Peugeot Committee, which aimed to investigate the extent of Wall Street's money trust and its impact on the American economy. The Peugeot Committee's investigation led to the establishment of the Federal Reserve, as it became evident that the economy couldn't rely solely on a handful of ultra-rich individuals. Unfortunately, John passed away before witnessing the consequences of the investigation. His son took over the business, which continued to expand and generate concerns about its power even in the present day. John Pipp's legacy remains a topic of debate, reflecting the divided opinions on the era. And with this, we reach the end of today's video. What do you think about today's video? Share your opinion. Do let us know in the comment section below, and if you liked today's video, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and press the bell icon for more upcoming videos. We'll see you next time with a newer video. Stay tuned. Take care.